Let's Get Steamin. I'm your host, Scott McDonald. So where are we off to today? Well, first of all, let me say happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. Hope you had a wonderful year, and I hope you're going to have a wonderful Thanksgiving day. For me, well, we're going to be going up to a friend's house in Maryland for our annual Thanksgiving get-together. And tomorrow, on Black Friday, we'll be going up to the Pennsylvania Live Steamers to close down the Gauge 1 live steam loop with the last run of the season, and that's the annual Turkey Trot. This year is the 20th anniversary of the annual Turkey Trot at the Pennsylvania Live Steamers. So I've got the cruiser packed, I've got my coffee, I've got the family secret recipe for my green bean casserole for Thanksgiving dinner. So what do you say we get on the road and let's go get steaming? Whoa, what was that? What was that all about? Hi there. Welcome to the post-production studios for Let's Get Steamin'. I'm Scott McDonald. Well, you know that because you just saw the introduction to our latest video, which is currently in production. Let's Get Steamin' at the Pennsylvania Turkey Trot. So, what did you just see? That was vertical video. I thought I'd have some fun with this episode and take a look at this phenomenon of vertical video. So what I did was I went out to the Pennsylvania Live Steamers and I shot everything in vertical video. I also did a backup of horizontal video as well. So I have both formats, the vertical or portrait mode, and I also have the horizontal mode, and we're going to have some fun with some editing, and I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on what you can do for editing with vertical video. Why would I want to know this? Let me explain. So why would I want to shoot vertical video? Well, for some people, they just like to do it. They're using their cell phones. The cell phone has become the de facto video camera to have on hand for any moment's notice. Let's capture what's going on. And when people use their cell phone, well, they like to hold it, you know, like this, because the buttons are easy to get to with their thumb in many cases. And they want their other hand free to do something, maybe direct the scene, who knows. But it's so easy to hold it that way. So what I did for this video was I put together this rig here. And what I have here is a JVC video camera, a little handheld. This takes horizontal video, and then over here is an older iPhone that I had lying around, and I thought I'd pull it out. It shoots at 720p, and since when I upload to YouTube, that's the highest resolution I ever upload is 720p. Many reasons why, we can explain that later. So I made this rig so I captured in horizontal and I also captured in vertical out at the Pennsylvania Live Steamers Turkey Trot. And I'm going to show you some ways that you can edit vertical video. I'm not saying and promoting vertical video. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a proponent of it. I prefer horizontal video because sooner or later, whatever you shoot, if it goes up to YouTube, if you show it on your computer screen, if you put it on your TV at home, you've got a horizontal format. What are we going to do about all that empty space on either side of the video? There's a lot of things you can do. Probably have seen some of the things you can do with it by watching TV and post-production where they zoom in and blur out and put that in the background so they fill the sides of the video with blurred out background video of the same video running in order just to have something there. And some people find that annoying and it gets in the way. If you go to YouTube and you search on vertical video editing, you're going to find a lot of videos on how to do that type of thing. But that's just the beginning. I'm going to gear everything that we're doing editing wise with vertical video towards our hobby, which is small scale live steam or model railroading, and show you how you can make it work and how you can bring a vertical video into a horizontal format and have a much more interesting and effective presentation. So what do you say we get started and let's have some fun playing around with vertical video. One way to place vertical video into a horizontal format is to use a picture-in-picture mode. Now I'm using iMovie to edit this video right now, and so I have selected the video and pulled it onto a background, and to the side of the video I've placed some information about the locomotive that's currently in operation. So now we have a little bit more to look at and a little bit more of information for the people who are viewing our video in order to see what's going on in this particular scene.
Did he lose a coach? I thought he had 2 coaches.
Now for this scene I used a double picture-in-picture in order to bring some more interest into the scene in the horizontal format. You can see I have 2 clips of the same locomotive, one in vertical and one in horizontal. Now if all you have is just vertical video and you don't have any horizontals I just showed you, you could do a double picture-in-picture with 2 verticals in order to fill out your horizontal format. Now I mentioned that I was using iMovie for my video editing. It came free with the computer, so that's why I use it. But in order to do these double picture-in-pictures like you see here, you first have to shoot the video with one picture-in-picture, save that file off, and then add the other picture-in-picture, and that takes a little bit of time and planning to be able to accomplish a dual scene like this. Sometimes vertical video can help you out in a horizontal composition. Notice how we have this dead space over at the right hand side of the screen. By bringing in some vertical video, we cover up that dead space and we have a more interesting scene with 2 videos going at the same time. Here's a quick look at another piece of video editing software by the company Wondershare Filmora. It comes preloaded with templates that allow you to drag and drop your video files in place, and you get these nice little presentations of 1, 2, 3, 4 different panels with the video in each one. You do need to edit your clips down so that the start times of the video is right where you want it to be for the templates, but after some practice it comes quite easy. One way of working with vertical video is just to zoom in and crop, as you see here. Of course, when you do this, you do lose some resolution. If your editing software allows for a scan, or what iMovie calls the Ken Burns effect, then you can add some interest to the scene, as shown here. Well, I hope you enjoyed this quick look at the world of vertical video. And maybe some of these tips and hints will help you out when you go to do some editing of your own video. There's a lot you can do. Just be creative and have fun with it. So what do you say now we get back to the regular scheduled program of horizontal video and a look at what was going on at the Pennsylvania Live Steamer's Turkey Trot.
Not like see the reason I like figured I hate Rob is that he's built at least a couple of railroads at his own, and so he has a clue. You know, some of these other people, it's like, I mean, HB doesn't. there really anything wrong with it.
They just took everything good about an American car and shrank it and the 6 speeds that were in the
Thank you. That must not be
Yeah, I know I'm going to need it.
Careful of that. Careful of that. The guy, the tires, they kept taking it in the tires. And of course, they kept the tires. And so finally, somebody diverted the thing. No, what I used to do, I used to carry and make the valve set. Somebody parked in a handicap. I would just take the turn like that. Their valve set off. And then I would put four valve sets under.
Done, Trev? Yeah, I ran out of fuel, so